Oh yeah, baby, we back. It's Monday. Happy Monday. March Madness is here. We're going to be doing some live song reviews. I'm going to be reviewing your songs for production, mixing, mastering, songwriting, arrangement, syncability, replayability, streamability. I don't know, whatever you guys want to hear about. Yeah, if it's your first time here, I'm Bradley Deniston. I've been in music for most of my life. I'm 42 now. I started when I was 12, so do the math. Platinum records, Grammy-nominated work, Oscar-nominated work, Emmy-nominated work. I've won awards for music and commercials, whatever. Who cares? I'm here to help you guys. I'm just telling you my credits because there's so many fucking people out there right now on like TikTok and shit doing song reviews. I'm like, dude, you don't even make music. It's absolutely wild. But yeah, I'm really here because I want to help people, okay? So if you guys get some cruel feedback, I'm just telling you how it is. That's the real shit, you know? If you get some great feedback, awesome, you know? My opinion is my opinion. That's what you're here for. So music is very subjective. I want to let you guys know that, obviously. You're not dumb, right? You're not low IQ, so you understand that. But let's dive right in. We got a lot of songs. Well, I don't know how many songs we got. We're going to check them out. But I'm going to go in order of upload, but you can also skip the line. The link is to upload your song and get it reviewed is in the chat. I pinned it to the top. That's all you got to do. Click there, submit your song, go through the little questions. You know, there's a link, you know, link it to Spotify, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Very, very simple. But if you're in the house, say what's up. Tone Blair, always here. That's my guy Tone Blair. Best Buds 719. I like that. What's going on? Yes, Richard Roosevelt in the house. All right, cool. We got some classics, some OGs here. And don't be weird, you know, don't just like sit there and not participate. It's not fun for me. You guys, I don't want to do these if people are just going to be sitting there going, oh yeah, I'm just going to watch this. I don't want that to happen. We go live so that we can interact and we can chat and all that shit, right? Like it's Monday, I'm putting off client work, I'm hanging out with you guys. All right, so hang out with me, for fuck's sake. All right, and I'm drinking coffee tonight, not whiskey, so you guys are in luck. I might be a little bit nicer. But I don't know. Don't piss me off with some bullshit. Don't send me AI-generated music. I'm not going to review the production of your fucking Suno. Come on, get a life, you fucking asshole. All right, sorry about the cussing. Dominican Republic is in the house. Yo viví en Costa Rica por un año. I know that's not the same as the Dominican, but, you know, y'all speak Spanish, right? All right, let's get it. Let's go. The interaction, baby. It's all about the interaction and the intercourse. That's how babies are made. All right, let's go into the songs. Perverts. Bunch of perverts. All right, so first up, what do we got? I'm just going to refresh this so we have the right cue here. First song we got is Tiptoe by Zay Kizzy. All right, you guys can see there's an Instagram handle if you guys want to check out these artists further. I'm always about like promoting and helping people get their reach and all that shit, so definitely tap in. And if you like the song, say what's up. Say you like it. If you don't like it, say why you don't like it, because that's what I'm going to do, right? All right, I'm working on a new project. This is the first, let's read this. These are weird. This is the first song so far. Would love some feedback. And if you're vibing to it, I also just released an album today. It's called Bleed Beautifully, and it's out everywhere now. Thanks, man. Awesome. All right, let's check it out. What do we got? Let's hear it.
When you say the same things for too long, you stop believing your lies. When you stay in the same place for too long, it's as good as the grave when you die. Maybe try a little, then we might find a middle. I see who you are beyond that shit you project. If there's a hole in your heart, then please give me the respect. Because we used to be so honest. When did we get so afraid? And tiptoe around the issues of the things we wanna say. We got demons to face, demons to face. Don't make me break your fucking legs this time so you can run away. stop the party just to talk it out and walk it off. Though every morning's a new start, I wanna break your gut. I suffer for change, though that never came. You can't say I'll never gaze my shit you project. If there's a hole in your heart, then please give me the respect. Because we used to be so honest. When did we get so afraid? And tips around the issues of the things we wanna say. We got demons to face, demons to face. Don't make me break your fucking legs this time so you can run away.
All right, okay. Take it easy, dude. Shit, break your fucking face, I think you said in there. All right, first and most obvious thing to me is there's like a shit ton of weirdness, aliasing. I don't know if you're using like AI stems or not, or what's going on there. I'm just going to pretend like you recorded all this and you produced all this and you didn't just like go to Suno and start like pulling stems out and shit, and then cut your vocals on top. It's really, really hard to like listen to this. You know what I mean? Like it's just like so much like high end, high mid weird shit going on. It sounds all aliased, all fucking crazy. Like just noisy, super noisy. Everything that's being played sounds like completely subhuman. So it's either AI generated like sloppy poppies or like you're like doing crazy editing in Logic or Pro Tools, or you know, you're just like going and chopping every single thing in there. You're going nuts with it and it sounds way too critical, but then also way too weird and shitty, right? But that being said, because those are the things that I'm hearing right away, that's why I'm saying that, okay? But I'm trying to hear past those things. I'm like, yeah, I'm going to go deeper into this and not really like, you know, worry about how bad it sounds, because it sounds like fucking shit, like straight up, it sounds like hell. But there are some cool melodies in there. There's some cool screaming vocals. Like I grew up on post-hardcore, screamo, you know, all that shit. I was in bands where we actually had to like go into the studio and record this shit. And we had to actually be able to sing this shit. You know what I'm saying? The players had to actually play those parts. So kudos to you if you're actually playing that, but I highly doubt it. By the way this sounds, it sounds like you went in and you were like, Suno, and like stemming and then finally like piecing things together. And then maybe you're singing some vocal parts and then you're putting in AI vocals and you're stacking things in. And it's interesting, but it sounds like shit. Like, I'll be real with you. Like, that sounds so bad to me. And I think once it gets to streaming, it's going to sound even worse, because streaming is going to take it down to like, what, 96 kilobits per second? You know what I mean? It's just going to sound like this. It's just going to sound like noise, because that's what it already sounds like. It sounds like fucking noise. But that being said, I'd strip everything off, take the vocals, actually record a band with this, you know, get a good recording, and then get a good mix and master, and you actually have a record. You don't have some sort of like weird aliasy kind of noisy thing going on. I do like some of the melodies are really cool. You know, the arrangement's cool. I like that you have like this kind of R&B sounding vocal in like this verse here. This is really cool.
I'll get out and walk it off. Though every morning's a new start, I wanna break your gut. I suffer for change, though that never came.
Right, that kind of is unique to me. Like you have like these kind of like these cool like R&B kind of riffy things that are happening within the kind of hardcore screamo kind of shit. But yeah, man, it's really hard to listen to. Like that's my feedback for you. Hopefully that helps. And if you are just like using AI and stuff, like definitely get some players to play that, because it would sound sick. It would be like a cool sounding record, and I'd be happy to put it out if it didn't sound so bad. All right, good job. Hopefully that was helpful. Bright futures ahead. Stephen Osereta. Okay, and then we got I don't know. Here you go. There's his Instagram. Doesn't look like much. All right, let's check it out. All right, this is really hard for me because I'm like, okay, so now you got another Suno here? Like, yeah, Steven, is this a Suno? Is this like just straight up an AI like song? Because I don't see that you exist anywhere. Yeah, man, what's up with you guys? You guys really want reviews on Suno songs, huh? Damn, everything sounds like Suno. Right. So weird, dude. Yeah, I'll give him his $10 back. I don't give a fuck about that. Suno Curtis Chapman. Man, what the fuck, y'all? Like, let's keep listening to this, but like, come on. This is sad. What a sad time. What a sad time to live in where you guys are like, yeah, you review my song, review my Suno. Dude, I prompted it. I told it, give me some 80s, like, you know, Curtis Chapman kind of vibes. I worked so hard on it. Can you review it? Like, where's your stuff, dude? Let's check it out. Maybe he's got a link to his artistry and I'm just like totally gassing him, but Futures Maniac, I don't know. I don't see. Yeah, this looks wild. Like, what are like tons of likes and comments on the 3 posts you got here? I don't even know what's going on here, man. There's some weird shit, man. What is happening, dude? What is this? What are you? Who are you? You're not even a person, dude. You're not even a person. I'm skipping you. This is some bullshit. All right, waiting for the click. BB Baby 69. That sounds like a human. Mr. BB Baby 69.
Waiting for a click that snaps it into place. I might make some peppermint tea. I'm sitting at my desk, falling half asleep, pushing for some.
I'm literally scared right now. Some really, really interesting stuff. I don't know where you're going with this. It's 1 minute and 41 seconds, so you got like 20 seconds left on this song, and it doesn't sound like a song. So it's an interesting thing though. Like, I think you're doing something kind of cool here. Vocals are buried, and maybe that's what you're trying to do. Maybe this is like made for I don't know, for sync or like a movie or some shit. I'm not really sure what's going on here. But yeah, it's I don't know. Dude, bullshit. Quit saying shit like this. It is $10 to submit a song. No, it's fucking not. It's free. What are you talking about, Don? You high as fuck, man. All right. Don't spread a bunch of false bullshit. Anyway, waiting for the click. Interesting. It's interesting. I like when everything drops. It's really interesting here. Like this shit right here. That shit's kind of tight. That kind of reminds me of like a kind of Moby, like a new modern Moby sound, which is kind of cool. I just feel like you gotta like arrange it, you know? You gotta have, you know, waiting for the click. The snaps it into, and then like go to a different place. I feel like you're stuck, you know? Go to like a new verse, you know what I mean? Where maybe things fall back out, and then you... like the voice gets maybe full, right? Like all of a sudden, like maybe it progresses and gets bigger and grows. But yeah, it's just not finished. It just feels like an idea, but it's a cool idea. And I really do think it sounds really cool, and the textures are cool, and the sounds are interesting, and the vocal kind of, you know, like that's kind of interesting to me. I think that's cool. But yeah, that's all I got for you on that one, because this doesn't sound like it's not realized. You know what I mean? All right, let's find out. Babylonian Money Magic. I like the name. Man, I was hoping that was going to go somewhere. It never went anywhere. It's kind of cool. It has like a really interesting vibe to it, and I like it. I think I like it. I'm not really sure. But I want it to open up. I want it to go somewhere else. Like, you just went right kind of back into the... It's too repetitive. It's too, like, looped out. Like, nothing new is getting introduced. And my brain's getting bored. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's just kind of tough. Like, Oh, sorry, dude. Totally chastise you. Hey, fuck you, Don! He's like, no, I said, is it? Click the link is in the chat, dude. You can submit your song on the link. It's very simple. Hopefully that's not too hard for anyone. It is pinned in the chat. Like, click the link, upload the song. It's very very simple. I don't know how else to explain that. All right, this track is like, run find out. It's interesting. You have like some indie kind of interesting indie stuff going on. You got like some synthwave kind of visuals and synth pop kind of visuals. I'm not really sure what to think about this. I'll tell you this right now, you guys. Like, anytime we see like AI generated like cover art and stuff, as musicians, people that are publishers, music sync reps, labels, they're gonna see that. They're gonna automatically not take you seriously. And I don't know how better to tell anyone that. Like, stop using AI to generate your artwork and shit. Like, it just doesn't look good. Like this, like, why? Why don't you put your face here? Why don't you put your artistry here? Like, you know, it's just, like, you could tell this was made by AI. And I think that that's a big turnoff, you know? I think most people are turned off by AI, just so you guys know. Like, AI can be done tastefully. It could be worked into co-production, writing, etc. But most people don't use it tastefully. And that's the problem with it, is that it's the tool that everyone has access to. So anybody can make some sloppy bullshit, right? And we can tell, we can hear it, we can see it. Like, you could see what's going on. You can see the inconsistencies and the AI generated kind of artwork stuff. It just never looks good. And it's not good for branding either. And that's obvious because you don't have even 1,000 streams on any of your songs and you have 9 monthly listeners. But this is interesting music, and I think it deserves a little more. I would say your mix could, like, use a lot of work. Like, I feel like first thing you need to work on is your production, bringing in new elements, like making it more exciting, opening it up, going to a different place. Stop, like, you know, here's a chorus, here's the verse, here's the chorus, and they're exactly the same, kind of copy pasted. I think that that's your first step. Your second step is getting your mixes better, because you have cool textures and sounds in there, but like everything sounds all congested and clogged, and your vocals are really hard to hear in what you're doing. They're really buried. They're getting lost in certain parts. I don't remember a word you said throughout this whole song besides, but let's find out. That's all I remember. And that's because it's called Let's Find Out. And I think that that stuck out to me. So hopefully that's helpful. Good work. Good. I mean, most interesting song tonight. Actually, those last two were really interesting. Like, I like hearing this like new kind of unique spin on shit. Okay. For my family. For my family. All right. Gangsta C. Let's get it. Gang, gang.
Me and my compadre don't do this shit our way. A minute's in business, biggest can spin us on power play. It fuck up a holiday. A moss, a members, big figures like the Cosmos. I'll mop me a nigga still living like the rock. Masking up and asking the butts and ask for the mutts. We passing them up. Remember the pen, the life by Charles wasn't life living. You done it again. You know how bad I like black women. I gotta stay free. Fuck a prison capacity. All that shit's in the back of me. Less I ride on the jackets. We got a little harder, a little smarter. In the game, never quick to do shit. Just maintain. I do this for my family. From the west coast, the death coast is best concealed. Nigga living the thug life is how I feel. It's no snitching, I'll bust on them. The south side of Richmond, put a hush on them. Making moves, then back to overseas. Situation is causing combat to young G's. They saying that you can't grow. Wear a disguise, we can rise like death row. Believe me. So now we on the road, watch the Darren just spit fire, touch them blocker, it's time to retire, I'm walking the wire, this ain't me, and if I'm caught back up in the system, it's strike three, I thought I did my gruesomest shit as a YG, but now I'm pitiful, thrown off in the physical, cigarettes and some chemical, I'm just hallucinating of what Dr. Spook was making, got me acting like Jason, I'm expiring niggas, that's right, this guy's in the Subaru, before I ripped him, he turned some stateside, shot up his funeral, prosecution's accusing you, of manslaughter, you better not charge, I'll kill your fucking granddaughter, bitch, showed the picture and she was made. Look out in the major way.
All right, so I don't usually review like covers, you know, like where you're just kind of freestyling on a beat that's already been made, you know, that we all know and love. But this is dope, dude. Like your flow is in your pocket is like super classic sounding. And I think that's a big up right now in 2026. I think you just have a really, really cool like classic feel. I'd like to hear you on some new shit. Like I'd like to hear you on your own original stuff. I don't know why you submitted this. Maybe it's just the best recording you have of your vocal or something. I'm not really sure, but I'd like to hear you on your like original music. And I don't know if anyone's producing you or anything, but dude, hire me. I'll make some dope shit for you that we can sync, because I think your vocals would be dope for sync. Especially just like, I don't know. I feel like this sound, this kind of Bay Area gangster rap, West Coast gangster rap kind of sound, I feel like this is going to come back. I don't know why, but like I feel like that's, people are craving that. You know, they're craving this like nostalgic, classic hip hop. Like I don't know. I think your pocket's dope. I think your timbre is sick, and like that's a differentiator with hip hop and rap music is like the timbre, the flow, the pocket, the cadence. You know, those are the things we listen for as producers, publishers, sync licensing reps. Like they're listening for something unique or something very, very familiar of something that's nostalgic. So I think your nostalgic voice and flow on something more modern would be really sick. But yeah, good work, dude. I think you're dope. It's just do some shit on your like on some original stuff. You know what I mean? Yeah, sick. Okay, Martyr the Rebel, like you say. Let's hear it.
Was willing and ready to give you whatever you needed to help you complete it. I mean, I was standing outside of your door with some bundles of love and you told me to beat it. I needed somebody to talk to. I really thought you could use a friend. I thought I was done with this cycle of loss, but now I feel like I'ma lose it again. I put all the trust I could muster up in it. You know I don't be trusting motherfuckers, but you took advantage of the way I love you. Never loved me back, but you called me brother. I was naive back when I was younger, but I'm not now. I can see what's under everybody's mask. I could expose everybody's ass. I decided I would leave that in the past. Future is bright, am I doing it right? Now you can see that we nothing alike. Now I can see not to fuck with your type. Look at you, look at me odd. Cause I don't believe in your God. Cause I don't believe in your Christ. Your evidence never sufficed, but nevertheless I'm the genuine article, nigga. You know I was never a follower. I would rock with you until she get harmed.
All right, yeah, this isn't going anywhere. I wish it was. It's like a minute 13 in, and I'm like, it's not going anywhere. Where are we going? Your voice is really thin. I think you had like a cool sound and a like almost like twista, you know. It sounded like a little bit of twista when you you know. Yeah, that early 2000s flow, bro, just killing it. But yeah, like the recording is terrible. I don't know what you did. You filtered everything out of it. Filtered all the body of your vocal out. The sample's cool. I think the beat could be cool. It's like this is like almost 4 minutes long, and like I just feel like you're saying way too much. Like songs to me should like be like, I have a phrase that says a lot. You know what I mean? Like I don't need to, yeah, and then, you know, back when I was just born, then I came out of my mama's womb, and then she breastfed me, and then I got a little bit older, and then I started wearing little shoes, and then those little shoes became bigger shoes. And you know, it's like we don't really want to hear about every little detail of everything that you've ever done. Like that's not a song to me. That's just like you just maybe making a diary entry or something. I don't know. Try to get more poetic with your diary entry. You know, let's see if the beat drops. I have to at least give it that. Maybe there is no beat drop.
Once you go toxic, I'm on my own, bro. Yeah, I'm on my own, sis. I'm on my own shit. You only remember the old me, and you talk to me like I don't know shit. So fuck you. Back when I text, I see you liking a lot of.
said you was thinking about me, huh? Talking about me with so-and-so. Why you ain't hit me back when I text? I see you liking a lot of posts, but I don't know. I'm probably mistaking you for someone else who I thought was authentic. I needed excuses to clear out my head, cause I was all in it. And I put my pain in my music, but you never gave it a listen, huh? Whenever you see me, you ask me about it like you really give a fuck. And I'm sick of this shit. I need you to know that I'm cool with you really not loving me. I hate when you say
All right, cool. Yeah, I mean, it's cool. I was hoping the beat would be, you know, something a little bit more classic sounding. This sounds like a trap beat, you know. I was like, oh, trap beat? Come on, man. You're gonna give me a trap beat from 2010. You know, that's what it sounds like when like was that maybe later even, like 2015, like when Murda Beats was like the shit, you know what I'm saying? Like that's what this sounds like when every kid was clicking in the piano roll in FL Studio going, you know what I mean? Like I remember that shit. Everyone was just cooking up. You guys want to cook up? Like, goddamn, that was a time. That was a time period. It was like you go to the studio and it's just a bunch of kids with their hoods on and they're all just like clicking in MIDI patterns in the piano roll in FL Studio. No musicians in sight. That's what that sounded like to me. I was hoping the beat would be doper than that. But anyway, that's what I got for you on this one. Vocals need the most work. The recording, the sound of the vocals. But I think your pocket's really dope. I think your flow's good. Like, you got to lock in with someone, man. Get an engineer involved. You know, you could get a mix and master done. You know, a lot of people go nowhere with music because they never get better. They never skill up. They never work with anyone that's better than them. They're like, I would do it all myself. I got an email today. It was like, I mix and master my own music. And then I like listen to the music and I'm like, yeah, you do. Definitely. I'm not going to get anywhere with that. All right, Lawnmower Man, Samsonite 69. What's up with all the 69s? You guys love using 69 in there. Like, I can just tell like how old you are when you use 69 in the name. What the fuck is going on tonight? Did I do any mushrooms? What the fuck is happening? What is this? Please be good. Like, what? It's not even on beat. Like, the drums like, God. I ain't taking no shit. Fuck a bitch, yeah. Like, dude, someone figured out how to use the format shift and, like, just thought they were a producer. Like, what is happening in this shit, dude? What is going on? I want to keep playing it because, like, I just want to trip out a little bit, but god damn. He's like, dude, play it backwards, bro. You play it backwards and it's Katy Perry. Like, what the fuck, dude? Get out of here with this shit. Go back to getting high as fuck and huffing paint in your mom's basement on the Lawnmower Man 69. All right, Pride Month in June by Becky Raisman. Please, for fuck's sake, let this be good. Who's fucking with me, man? You guys stop fucking with me. Weed Whacker Man. Weed Whacker. I'm not going to review that. What the fuck was that? Illadelph, the formula. Oh, bro, hard beat, dude. Sorry, guys, I don't review beats. Like, what do you want me to say? Man, yeah, dude, that clap, man. Like the snare, I like how you layered the clap in there, bro. Sick. Like, give me a song, dude. You can give me a song. Mean Face, Richard Roosevelt. Let's go. Make it hit.
Call it like I see it, they just tryna cheat us. See we undefeated, they just tryna beat us. They should file a grievance, probably grab a Kleenex. When you rise like Phoenix, all the sights are scenic. Holy smokes. Look y'all, I got all the sauce. Pissed off and it's not my fault. Each ball like a Molotov. I'm the one that they call upon, not the one you should walk up on. Shitting y'all like I'm on the jar. For the game with no condom on. Ooh, Rich, you nasty. That's round the corner, around the block, that's up my alley. So many hoes up on my jock, could take a tally. I can't put this madly. They sleeping on me, I can't help they drowsy. I hit the sweepstakes, bring the briefcase. I got these cheesesteaks for these cheapskates. She let her cheek shake when she need cake. I'ma be great with this mean face. Dropping bombs, sounds alarm when I'm in the bank. What you wanna do? Rap like an army tank. Dropping bombs, sounds alarm when I'm in the bank. I spy with my little eye. All my guys are solidified. My geese slice of a little pie. I'm looking out for the little guy. Ollie, oxen free. Better move fast, not Cotton Street. With a white flag, hand hot for peace. I'll be on the gas like boxer briefs. Gotta get the cash like constantly. Gotta get the stash on the lock and key. They flock to me like flock of geese. I'm just a beast, it's off a leash. I like the buck, I like to eat. I'm just a shark outside the reef. I like the stalk, I like the creep. I like the salt, I like the meat. I like a walk, I like a feet. That ass is soft, look like a peach. It's in my reach, it's in my reach. I come unique, ain't nothing sweet. I hit the sweepstakes, bring the briefcase. I got these cheesesteaks for these cheapskates. She let her cheek shake when she need cake. I'ma be great with this mean face.
Dope, dude. I think it's fun. I think it's dope. I think the beat is really cool. There's some cool samples in there. You know, I still have the same like complaint I always have is your vocals, like your vocal chain. I just don't like it very much. It just sounds too like 600, 700 forward, you know, like that. I just don't like that very much. But overall, like, it's cool. It sounds raw. Like, the problem is the beat sounds like, you know, not so raw. And then like your vocal sounds really raw and detached from the beat. That's how I feel. Also, like the hi-hats, they can come down, dude. Like, you got them blasting, like they're just, you know, really harsh. But yeah, the beat's dope. I think it's cool. I think there's a vibe to it for sure. I want to hear a hook rather than like a, you know, one of those drop out like wop wop wop wop wop. I don't really like that kind of hook very much personally, but I'd love to hear like an actual hook, something that I could sing along to. But that's just me. But sick, dude. Keep making shit. Till the Sun Goes Down by Keith Sky. Still need to add a rapper on the last verse. Yeah, we'll see if we make it to the last verse, Keith Sky. You got so much confidence, don't you? Oh, I don't go into this like thinking that everything's going to suck. I've learned that there's just a lot of bad artists out there that don't give a shit. I mean, that's the reality.
What's not to like? It's hard to find an answer. Guess guess you're gonna need some AI to help you break this down. Promise I don't bite. It feels nice to be walking in the sun. I just need some coffee in my cup till the sun goes down. Till the sun goes down. Till the sun goes down. Till the sun goes down. Till the sun goes down. Hey, you ain't gotta walk away. I'm looking, I can see you got a lot to say. I can hear you might have feel a type of way. I got some time to get into it right away. Tell me what it's like to never be the answer. Just another problem holding other people down. Typical and trite. I could never pinpoint what it was. I'm just being.
I don't really know what to think of this, dude. Like, I just honestly don't have any words. I don't know what to say. It's kind of haunting. It's kind of haunting and like creepy. Like the oh, whoo, whoo, whoo, and then like this little Mike Tyson voice coming in, and I'm gonna be. It's kind of creepy. It's actually quite haunting. I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna be straight up with you. That's exactly how I feel about this. It's haunting and creepy so far.
Nosy just because till the sun goes down. Till the sun goes down. Till the sun goes down.
All right, yeah, and it doesn't really go anywhere. Like, that's the chorus right there. Till the sun goes down. Till the sun goes down. It's just kind of creepy. But it doesn't build. It doesn't go anywhere. Like, you're still doing the same thing. It's still a loop of, like, random sounds all pieced together. And, like, the writing is kind of boxy and clumsy. And I'm not even really sure what this is about. Yeah, you hear that, though. Like, the Mike Tyson. Got the Mike Tyson flow. Like, dude, I'm just teasing. But at the end of the day, the people have to be entertained. You know, this is a live song review. I am live right now. You know, I can't just be sitting here going, yeah, good song. Yeah, really like the snare here. Come on, man. Like, yeah, I don't know. I don't know what to say about this one. I just feel like it just feels like year 2 of production. You know what I mean? And very experimental. And the writing is clumsy. And it's confusing, like the actual sounds you're picking and the chords and the melodies together. Like, I'm not sure what you're going for. Is it supposed to be all creepy like that? But like, yeah, the dissonance with the the half step kind of thing going on, that's creepy. Like, very creepy. And then like the drums are all over the place, like have all sorts of weird sounds in there, like analog drums, and then like you're just like finding sounds and throwing them in there and then like putting them on a drum roll or something. I don't know. It just feels like unintentional. You know, that's kind of how I'm feeling about this one. It's tough. The mix is crazy because it's like all over the place. Like your vocal is so tiny and in the middle, and it's this little voice over here. And then there's like these whoos, and then the drums are like flapping around everywhere. Just sounds kind of wild, man. I don't know. I'm sure someone will like it, you know. I don't. I'm not a fan of it. Riz Riley, Tied and Bound. Let's go. Please be good.
Always the same, silently strained. Time dulls the pain, time never ending. Rain-colored day, lonely refrain, blown by the wind. We all need a friend. We all need a friend.
Yeah, I gotta stop and shout out Tone Blair. Appreciate the super chat, bro. It means a lot. I do this for free, so any, super chat, buying me a beer or whatever, it's really nice, dude. Really appreciate it. Thank you. All right, and what do you think of this so far, you guys? It's kind of interesting, right? Like, sounds demo-y, but it's interesting and it's moving, which I like. It's dynamic.
Discarded away like food from a plate. Let's live for today. Are we too late? Are we too late? Track me down, bring me round, lead me through another crowd. Lost and found, tied and bound. Is there any love around? Is there love around? Is there love around? Is there love?
Yeah, that's where you kind of lose me there towards the end there. Yeah, I guess the notes I got on this is that it sounds like a demo. It sounds like the vocals are way too processed for the track. They don't fit in the track because of the, like, you have like some sort of like what I'm hearing is a pre-delay on like a short reverb, which makes it sound like your vocals like sound like shit. They're detached from the track. So I would go dry on the vocals, more dry and in your face and like intimate, because it just feels like an intimate track, especially with just the acoustic. Like right here, like this kind of vibe, like the vocals are way too processed.
Strain, time dulls the pain.
Like completely detached from the track and really it doesn't sound good. And then here, I think you have an opportunity to keep the drums going. And it doesn't have to be like full on drums here. I feel like you're trying to like come in and out, come in and out, come in and out. And that's just, you're not giving it like the lace throughout the whole track. We need, typically in songs, especially like when you have a song like this where it kind of feels cinematic, we want things that are like the thread that's going throughout the whole track, right? So maybe it's the, a motif of some sort, like the guitar doing the arping thing, the arping chords going throughout the whole track. Maybe they play in different instruments, and they switch off. Maybe it's just this like shuffle idea, and I think like once you introduce the shuffle idea, this instrumental drum percussion thing,
Lost and found, tied and bound.
Once you introduce that, you kind of want that idea to keep going, So here, when you drop back into this, you could still have the playing the chord progression or whatever. Because it feels like you're like shifting back to like, oh, like we were here and then we go, and then we go here and then we go, and it's like, that just makes me not want to listen to it again. It's like a one pass kind of thing. And replayability, I think really, it feels like a journey, and you feel like you just took us right back to the beginning. And it's like, well, we made it this far and you're taking us right back to the beginning. Like that's not fun for the listener. That's like, we haven't gotten anywhere. Seriously? You know what I mean? So I feel like you're taking us somewhere and then you're like dropping us off a cliff and going, it's not that important, the journey. Let's go right back to the beginning. And if that's the case, why don't I just go back to the beginning of the song and play it again? Like you're already at 1 minute and 31 seconds in, like keep us going. You know what I mean? Build it up. Give us a little extra. Give us a little something else. Keep the thread going. Don't just drop us back down to this slow acoustic guitar that no one gives a fuck about. Like, nobody, who cares about this guitar? You might be in your emotions. You might feel a way about this. Like, I was playing this guitar. I was playing my heart out. But like, dude, by the time we're this far in the song, like, you just sound like a sad sack of shit. You know what I mean? Like, oh, really? You didn't go anywhere? We went all this way and then you brought us back to this shit? So, yeah, finish the song. Like, let's keep going. Let's go here. Let's get to here, you know? Like, it's okay if the song's even just 2 minutes and 10 seconds. If we get rid of this, like, why are we here? Why did you put us here, you know? And if you're going to put us here, make sure that it's something new, right? It doesn't feel like exactly like this. It's what we call lazy arrangement. It's like, oh, maybe I should just go back to that. Copy paste, you know? Like, I don't like that part. But yeah, overall, it's a cool demo, and it needs to be fleshed out, 1000%. Mix is terrible. I think, like, overall sonically, you have some sort of a vibe going on with the instrumental, but it still sounds just like a little too over-processed, not natural enough for me. Lombard White Rose Motel. All right, please be good.
Sleep in the car, in the park, where the buffalo roam. We'll hold up at the Lombard. We're on sabbatical, and I want to take you back to San Francisco. And I want you to have all the things you want. Up to the fog, walk the city, sip our chai. We can do everything and nothing too, either way. It's just fine watching the people walk, they all have lives.
Yeah, you're kind of losing me on the performance, man, and the writing. It's like the writing is so boring. We're in San Francisco and it's foggy outside and people are living and stuff. Like, really? Where's the drama? Like, what do we care about? Like, where's the story? Where's the twist here? Where's the concept of the song? Like, I'm lost with that. Someone said it, so I didn't have to. Sounds like Nirvana, bro. Like, you straight ripped Nirvana off. That being said, there's some sonic qualities here that I think are really cool. And I think going back to grunge rock is kind of a good idea in 2026, to be real. You just got to do it better and differently. And if you can't do it better and differently, then don't fucking touch it. Because people are just going to go back to those catalogs. They're going to go like, yeah, why would I want to hear this fucking guy sing this shit? Go back and hear Kurt Cobain do it. He killed that shit. You're not going to touch Kurt Cobain. You're not going to touch Nirvana. So even trying to go into that lane, make sure you sound nothing like them, right? If there's just like a little tinge of Nirvana in there, cool. But yeah, try your hardest to stay away from that, because no one's going to give a fuck about your songs. They're going to be like, oh, this is kind of interesting. And then after like 15 seconds of listening to it, they're going to go to Nirvana and stream Nirvana on Spotify. I'm just telling you how it is. That's the reality. And just so you guys know, I want to be really clear. I'm a realist, you know, like through and through realist here. Like, I know when my shit sucks. I know when someone that I respect tells me, yo, bro, that ain't it. I go, fuck. Yeah, you're right. You know what I mean? I don't defend it. I don't go like, no, but you're not understanding what I'm trying to do. You know what I mean? I just go, yeah, you're right. Shit. Back to the drawing board. Next song. Right? Can I save this one? I don't know. Maybe not. But this is just like way too Nirvana. Like I can almost like hear the song. I forget the name of the song. Yeah, I have it like on the tip of my tongue, the song that this is like sounds exactly like to me. But yeah, you know, I think like the weakest point of this is not necessarily the instrumentation and the sonic qualities, which, you know, they need help. It needs a mix. Like this is not mixed, you know, but it doesn't really need to be super mixed because it's the vibe, you know, garage rocky kind of shit. But overall, I would say the vocals are boring. The performance is boring, right? So just think about like how Kurt Cobain performed. Like that's interesting. That's what made Nirvana interesting. Not anything else. Like you take Kurt Cobain out of it and you don't have Nirvana. You don't. It's not interesting. It's not a good band. You know what I mean? You might get Foo Fighters way later, but then you get Dave Grohl, and Dave Grohl is kind of a superstar as well. You know what I mean? He could do the performance shit, right? Yeah, Smells Like Teen Spirit for sure, but that's not what I'm thinking this song reminds me of. But anyway, yeah, that's kind of like what I'm hearing, and I just think working on performance and songwriting and cadence, like it's like, where are you going like vocally? What's the story? Like, what are we supposed to feel? Sure, we're in San Francisco. Like, I lived in the Bay, so like I should be able to, you know, feel this and understand the visual and like know where we're at and all that stuff and smell it and, you know, feel what you're trying to convey here. But I just don't, because the performance is so flat. It's just so like, And then we went to the coffee shop and it was really busy. The line was out the door. Like, it's like, I don't know, man. Skip. But hopefully that's helpful. I'm not trying to be a dick. Flocka. Oh, Waka Flocka Flame, dude. We got Flocka here. First attempt of a song. Oh, God. First time recording. Oh, God. First time mixing and obviously no mastering. This is a demo. All right, dude. Well, why are you giving me a demo? Hey, could you produce my shit for me, please? Like, that's what you're asking me to do pretty much. Hey, here's a demo. What do you think? How would you rate me? That's maybe what it's reminding me of. Rate me. Rate me, my friend. Yeah, that's kind of the vibe. Yeah, okay, Come As You Are is totally, I think that's it right there. Come as you are, as you were, as I want you to be. Dude, I grew up on that shit though, you know. I'm a 90s baby. Well, I'm an 80s baby, but I was a 90s kid, you know, and early 2000s. My dad put me onto Nirvana very early. Everclear, Nirvana, Pearl Jam. You know, I grew up in Portland, Oregon. We went up to Seattle, like Northwest, Pacific Northwest was all garage rock, alt rock at the time. There was a radio station there called 94.7. Yeah, dude, that's where I grew up. So it's hard for me to hear that and not go like Nirvana. Super hard. All right, so let's listen to this. You set me up already. You're like, this is going to sound like shit. All right, sounds like the confidence was not there. He's like, never mind. Back out. Back out. Babylonian money magic. Hi. Let's get it.
Till get out of bed. I put
Nah, bro, you don't get a second song. What the fuck you doing? Yeah, man, I'm so hot, dude. I'm just gonna upload a second song. Man, get out of here. Oh, How You Punched, Brother Boost. This is a potential single from a record I'm writing and producing, so would love to know what's working and where it's not. Dude, what the fuck? You guys want me to produce your songs for you? Hey, you're doing a live song review. You produce my song for me for free, bro? I'm not going to give you all these notes. I'm going to listen to it, and I'm going to tell you what I think about it. How about that?
And the doctor called. Said my skeleton's good, but he knows I'm suffering. Did the look on my face give it all away? I'm so bad at covering. Probably should have smelled the smoke. But I'm the trusting kind, not the verified sort. I poured a little more tea and passed the knife and the cheese and smiled in the pleasantries.
Yeah, I kind of fuck with this. You guys fuck with this? Kind of interesting.
I was not prepared at all. How you punched me in the jaw. You had a hammer and the shadow. I could not believe it all. How you cracked me from the foes. Like collateral damage or the target. Sometimes I think of your ghost. And what haunts me the most is how I ever fell for it. It's a double bruise, let me poke it again. It's a blood orange hill and I'll climb it up again. I was not prepared at all. How you punched me in the jaw. You're so patient in the shadows. Are you afraid of what I saw? How you were grinning through it all. Winding upward Gloria.
Cool, man. I like it. I think you should have me mix this one because definitely needs a mix. I think that's kind of the only thing I think it lacks. You need that sonic imprint of what your sound is because you have something that you're doing that's unique and interesting, but it's also reminding people of other things, which is really good. Like when you hear people going like, "Oh, this reminds me of Owl City," right? That's good, dude. That's good. Like Owl City is a proven formula, but it's not done by a whole lot of people, right? And it's very unique. To me, this reminds me of like early Modest Mouse, for sure. Like just kind of a more analog synthy Modest Mouse. Owl City meets Modest Mouse kind of vibe. Bedroom pop, really cool. I really like the vibe. I think mostly your harmonic content and your melodies are what stand out to me. I think they're very, very nice, you know? And I don't usually compliment people that much, you know, about music, but to me, it's like, this feels unique to me enough to be like, oh, this is like emotionally involving without having to have like a bunch of acoustic instruments. So you did that right. You did the synths very tastefully. whether you're using like Arturia, I don't really know if they're analog synths or not, or what you're using, but I don't really give a shit. And that's really what I think makes a song good, is when you stop caring about like how it was produced and how it was made, and you just start like being brought into the song, and you go like, oh, this is making me feel something, or like, this is interesting. Oh, I like this. And I think like the point that really got me was the melody on the chorus. You know how you're going really high up there, and how you punch me in the like, that's a really catchy melody. And I think you got to like accentuate that a little bit more. You might even play that melody with some instruments, or call to it, like shout to it, right? Like boom ba boom ba da da boom ba. You know, very simple kind of shit. You know, I don't have any of my synths going through this stream, but you know, it's like very it's very ethereal, but it's also, it has an emotional quality to it because of like how your voice is just fucked up. It doesn't sound AI at all, which I think is a big thing going your way. Like, people are going to hear AI music and they're going to start recognizing it more and more and more. And it's so perfect, right? Like the singer on it, the rapper on it is always perfect. It's like locked in, and like the singing is so good, you know? And people are tired of that. I really do think that that's true. I think if you just look at the Grammys and you understand, like, you know, Olivia Dean, right? She has like a beautiful, natural, organic sounding voice. I think that that's kind of like the epitome of pop right now. Okay. So if that's the epitome of pop right now, like, think about when Katy Perry was the epitome of pop, and like, oh, you know, and it was just like candy cane bullshit, super processed, auto-tuned to fucking death. That was like the epitome of pop just like, what, 10 years ago? And now look at where we're at. It's like soulful, like, right? So now we're in a place where it's like, oh, well, AI can do that, right? And it's going to do it really well. Like poppy, candy, perfect pitch, blah, blah, blah. The emotional singing, you know. But like this stuff, it's going to be really hard for AI to be popping this kind of stuff out, because it just hasn't been fed enough of this. There's not enough of this out there, okay? So you have a good, you're at a good leverage point, I think, with this kind of music. But yeah, man, you should definitely have me mix this, you know, get some money together. I'll do it affordably too. Like, I'll do it in the, you know, $600, $700 range. And, you know, obviously I can also pitch it to sync licensing stuff and try and get you some placements with it and everything. But cool, man. Good job. I like that one. That's my favorite of the night. I don't know how to star it or whatever, but yeah, good job. How you punched me in the jaw. It's cool. Good job. Oh, here we go. Starred. You are the top contender. All right. Now we're going to go, back to Flocka. We fell for the private upload. All right, dude. He's coming back. I like it. At least he's persistent. Persistence wins.
Damlarına Flaka yapma bana şaka. Bizim çocuklar alır seni çöpe atın. Granül istedim, bir anda kapana getirdim. Kızını beğendim, gidiyeme gece yönettim. Parayı indirdim fakat hakkına girmedim. Ben hayallerimi bir gecede silmedim. Yaşadığım hayatımdan hiç şikayet etmedim. İnan bana, düşüp baktım yine hiç pes etmedim. Sağım solum kahpe dolu, kimseye güvenmedim. Dün neyse bugün oyun, bak ben hiç değişmedim.
Между нами тысячи вольт и соленая пелена. Здесь Нева выпивает остатки рассудка до дна. Где у юга в груди раскаленная вязкая ртуть. У севера в легких гранит, не дающий вдохнуть.
Alright, dude, so knowing what you already kind of warmed me up with, like this is kind of your first track you've ever produced, you've ever mixed, you've ever rapped on, you've ever sang, whatever, like, not bad for your first try, bro. Like, keep going. That's all I'm going to say here. Keep fucking working. And I would also say try to find your own thing. This sounds way too much like everything that's already been done. It's worked to death. It's beat up. It's a bloody, stepped on piece of meat on the sidewalk that not even a fucking homeless guy's going to pick up to eat, okay? Just like remember that. This is done. It's done. It's washed, okay? It's not coming back either anytime soon, okay? Nobody's coming back to this like trap, like just nobody's listening to this shit, man. Like there's a reason hip hop and all that stuff fell off the charts so hard in the last year or two, because it kept doing the same thing. It kept repeating itself and everyone kept copying each other, okay? So I just want to be like really straight up with you and be that guy, you know, the good uncle, you know what I mean? I want to be the uncle that goes like, hey, don't make the same mistakes that I did. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's a strip club from 15 years ago and that is like dried up. People aren't going to strip clubs anymore, you know? People aren't even drinking anymore. Like if you go out, the club is dead, dude. Nobody goes to the clubs. I could tell you that, like legitimately, from living in LA for the last 15 years, the clubs are dead. No kids want to go to the clubs. Like it's not a thing. You know who wants to go to clubs? Your unk. That 45-year-old unk. He wants to go to the clubs. You know what I mean? Because he just got a divorce and he's like, yo, let's go to the club. And they're like, dude, there are no clubs. And then there's just like a bunch of unks in the club. You know what I mean? So just be careful with that. And I want to be real with you because like you're going to make this sound, you're going to go chase this, and you're going to realize there's nobody listening to it. And then you're not going to find an audience for it. And that's going to be heartbreaking for you because you're going to be like, dude, I learned all this shit and I finally got good at this. And it's like, yeah, but this isn't what anyone wants. You know what I mean? So come out with a different lane. Like what I would say really, dude, is, and I don't know what language are you rapping and singing in? Like, I have no idea, but what I would say is like find a lane for yourself. Like really go into yourself authentically. Like who are you really? Like what do you really fuck with? What do you really love? What do you really hate? And then find music that's going to be super authentic to who you are personally. Okay? If you're not gun-toting, like selling purple cough syrup to kids, like this ain't your lane, bro. You ain't going to the clubs. You ain't, blowing out lines every night. You don't throw money at strippers. Like, don't make this music. People are so beyond that, Like, just think about it this way. The best way I could put this to you in the most honest way possible to give you good advice so that you don't go down this lane. This is a perfect analogy. If you're making trap music that is inauthentic in 2026, you are basically making the most AI shit that anyone's ever heard and then putting a big ass label on it saying, this is fully generated by AI. Like that's what you're doing. Because people, they went through this phase where they're like, oh yeah, trap is dope, right? And like Travis Scott and all these people came out and all these like original trap artists and then Drake and all that stuff, right? And then Kendrick came through and he was like, no, real hip hop. Battle rapped Drake, made all that shit funny, like knocked on everybody, right? And then that kind of stuff like just kind of died out a little bit. And then like all the kids that were like not hardcore, not rappers, not gangsters were coming out with all these inauthentic trap songs about how hard they were and how dope they were and shit, right? And it's like everybody started hearing that and going, well, dude, you're just a fucking 22-year-old kid that like lives in your mom's basement, like you're not hard. Why are you rapping about this shit, right? Why are you on this trap beat? Like, what's going on here, right? So that happened over and over and over. It got oversaturated to hell. And so every time anyone heard anything like it, they're like, whatever, this is all bullshit. They just went all bullshit. And that's what's happening with the AI music right now. People are going, oh, this is so easy. Oh my God. Because this is easy to make, People can draw in, the Fruity Loops. They go to Splice. They take a loop. They put drums, loop, loop, loop. And they're like, I got a trap beat, right? Same thing with AI, but it's even more easy. So you got all these people with no taste going in and going, make this AI thing, right? And they're putting this out and going, this is amazing. I made this. It's like, no, you didn't make this because you have no experience. So people are not relating to it. And then they're hearing it and they're going, this is shit. Even though it's like, oh, it's perfectly sang by an AI artist or whatever, right? Like go on Spotify, go anywhere and you'll see all these AI artists. They have like 3 monthly listeners, no streams. Like they're just as bad off as the worst artists out there. You know what I mean? And they're making the best music ever, right? No, it's not, right? People can hear it and they see through it. So that's what you're doing right now. You're like, hey, I'm going to make AI music, 100% AI trap music. It's like nobody's falling for it. They just don't like it. And it's going to be so hard to find an audience for this. You know, I'm just telling you that right now. So find your own lane. Keep practicing though, because your production's not bad, dude. Like, I don't know how you made it. It might have been like a bunch of loops off Splice, but still, like, at least you're learning from that, you know, and hopefully you're growing. And hopefully that was all useful. Yeah, do you guys want to hear a song that I'm pitching for sync? I don't know. Maybe you want to switch up a little bit, some a little bit different. I'm making a song for some sync licensing stuff. Actually, I'm making a lot of songs for sync licensing. But if you want to hear something that I'm making, I could show you that. And this is like, you know, full on, like not really my vibe, but it's fun to make. I can do this stuff and I like making it. But here, I'll show you something. Let me find it first on my computer. Maybe you'll like it. Who knows? I know my sync reps love it. And that's sometimes all that matters. Sync licensing is licensing your music to TV, film, and commercials, right? Synchronizing your music to a moving picture. But yeah, I'll show you something. This is one called What Haunts You at Night. And it's the latest one I just finished. And mind you, like, I finished this in like a few days. And I have live drummer on it. I have bass player on it, guitar player on it. You know, everything else I produced. I mean, I've produced all of it, wrote it all and everything. But here, I'll play it for you. You guys can give me some feedback. Because I don't really know. I'm not, like, emotionally attached to this song in any sense.
Remembering things you can't forget. You can't move on when you're holding your breath. The burden of words you never said. With all of the pain that you try and suppress, you're alone. And there's nowhere to hide. Yeah, you're alone. It's the thoughts that haunt you at night. It's the memories that you can't leave behind. You're alone. There's the nightmares, they replay in your head. And all of the fears that you'll never admit. It's the man that you're laying with in bed. He's telling you he loves you, but you wish you never did. You're alone. And there's nowhere to hide. No. It's the thoughts that haunt you at night. It's the memories that you can't leave behind. You're alone. There's nowhere to
Yeah, so that's some stuff for sync. So that's really for like trailers, promos, stuff like that. But I just wanted to show you something a little different. It's not usually like what I do, but, you know, it's fun to do. What is it, falter? I tried it already. It didn't work. I don't know what this means. Right on, sharing that handle of Instagram. I'll see you in a few hours. Okay, cool. I don't know what that means, but let's check out falter. What the fuck, dude? This is like the best part about it. The best part about this. This shit is absolutely, this is fucking great, dude. Hey, what's the Instagram handle? Oh, it's Danny Drews. Oh, Danny Drews. Oh, hey, Danny. Who the fuck? That's pretty good. I like that one. Oh, you got me on that one. Oh my god. All right, cool. I mean, you know, some metal shit. You know what I'm saying? Just like literally sounds like noise to me. It's hard for me. I'm not gonna review this one just because like I have nothing to say about this. To be real, it's just funny to me that you link to this Instagram handle. Like, oh yeah, you game your brain. Here's Danny Drews. Some fucking metal. All right. Sick, dude. Good work. Exo Taylor, Open Wounds.
Man. Hard times, huh? Rest in peace to a lot of y'all. To the ones that still here, I love you. If no one said it to you, you feel me? Why? Look. I fucked around and got in my feelings, but now I'm heartbroken. We used to speak every day, but never heart spoken. Now you poking issues I had, got my heart open. You feel the things I've been through without them harsh joking. Harsh moments got me open. Now I feel the pain, cracked a little. Broken glass is like the window stain, closed tight, put together just like the window frame. Thought we had life forever, whether it's lose a game. Yep, I'm about to lose it, man, but steady trying to focus, bruh. Family close, sitting tight, but nobody really notice ya. Family pick seems to be the but it's all the blood. No one sees you and what you've been through and how you mature. Now you stand alone and you're on your own, but you fighting more. No one cares if you're really there. What you fighting for? Will you give up on the fight? Will you keep fighting? So I never give up on the fight. I'ma keep fighting, Lord. Cause in my life I got nothing to know with them open wounds. I got an open casket.
Yeah, bro, this is a pretty boring song, to be honest with you. I'm just kind of bored of it. I feel like it's it feels forced to me. It feels like it's trying to be something and it's like trying too hard almost, you know what I mean? Like I just don't believe it, if that makes sense. Like it's like, oh, this is like, yeah, I'm really telling a story, and you're like, I don't really feel it though. I don't really feel like you're really telling me a story. And what's it about, you know? Open wounds. I don't know. Maybe it needs to be more personal. Maybe you need to go more personal with the storytelling. This feels like a general, like, yeah, you don't believe me, and I feel this way, and it's like not feeling very good, and you know, like I don't know, just it's not hitting me. Yeah, overall, it just feels like also like a vocal on top of a two track stereo beat, which just doesn't do it for me anymore. Okay, last one tonight, you guys. Stay with me, Mesa House. Please be good. If it sucks, I'll do one more. Dude, what's up with the hi-hats, man? Like, what's going on here? Like, whoa, this is out of control! Like, I can't focus on anything else. You got some crazy fucking hi-hat thing going on. Yeah, nah, let's do one more. No Reason, Juan Denny. All right, so like right away on this, I already feel like it sounds like an AI generated song, just so you guys know. Like when you hear like things that are so pretty and precious and like, oh, like this really emotional thing That's like super pop AI, AI pop music. You know, that's what it sounds like to me right away. It may not even be AI. It may be Juan Denny. He may be really killing it. But like, that's my point, is like, that's where music is going. Like, everything's so fucking perfect. Nobody wants that anymore. I'm telling you, I'm putting you on game right now. Please, you're an hour and 27 minutes into this live. Please take what I'm saying seriously. When you make this perfect ass shit, this polishy bullshit, people are going to be like, so is this AI? That's the first question they're going to ask. That's where we're going. That's where we're headed, by the way. All right?
Lord, why did you choose me? Why do you use me?
Automatic skip, automatic AI. You know, you can even hear it in the you can hear it in the high end of the vocal. You can hear this like this little like sizzly thing going on in the high end. Why you use me? So perfect, right? So I'm just telling you, like, that's gonna be the biggest factor of like AI music, is everyone's gonna be like, this is too perfect. It's not good. People don't want to hear humans that sing perfectly, you know, about like some bullshit. Like, and it just sounds like AI, like right away. Yeah, just speed run the rest. Hey, fuck you, Colton. Don't tell me what to do. How about that? How about fuck off? All right, I'll do what I want to do here. Been an hour and 30 minutes with you guys, giving you some games, so you could say thank you if anything, asshole. Don't put me in a fucking mood, Colton. I'm just playing. All right, no longer. Someone you don't understand. What is this? Edward Ledowski, Edlu. All right, let's listen. Ooh, a lyric video.
You and I are no longer you and I. Lives have slowed to a stagnant wind. Me and you are no longer me and you. One day our lives will soon begin. You and I are no longer you and I.
Nah, bro. No. Sorry, Dad. Yeah, you're grounded. Go to your room, fucker. No Hot Pockets for you tonight, buddy. Living in your mom's basement, demanding people to play your music on live. Play my song! Play my song! Skip everybody else! How about you fucking pay $10 and skip the line? Cheap asshole. I want my song next. I'm so special. Hey, look at this song, dude, is so bad. Like, what are the lyrics here? You and I are no longer you and I, you and I. Lives have slowed to a stagnant wind. Me and you are no longer me and you, me and you. One day our lives will soon begin. I don't know, dude. Like, straight up, this is just really boring to me. Like, that's what I'm feeling. All right. See, I said one more and I keep going because I'm like looking for something. Give me something, y'all. Give me something. Give me something. Glitch in the Matrix, Ramon the New Age. Let's hear it.
There's a glitch in the Matrix, but I ain't trying to say shit. I think I just seen a spaceship in many different places. There's a glitch in the Matrix.
Bro, this whole stream tonight, this is what it's been. There's a glitch in the Matrix. There's a glitch in the Matrix. Matrix! Fucking killing me, bro. Nah, that ain't it, bro. Steven, you already had one, bro. We already listened to your shit. All right, Equalizer, Father Christmas. All right, let's hear it. Cool, man. Cool. That's a good place to leave the night off of, you know, like a good positive musical note with humans playing music. Look, there's a lot wrong with the mixes and stuff with this one. I think like mainly the mix to me. But at the end of the day, I feel like at least the choices are intentional, right? Musically, the choices are like, I'm intentionally panning hard right and panning hard left, and, you know, doing these things that are like, oh, this is like psychedelic, you know, kind of pop, funk, soul, you know, kind of vibes. Cool. I get it. It's like a texture background kind of thing. I also think this would be really cool live. I feel like this is a really cool live thing. People are kind of on drugs and they're just fucking chilling out and like, you know, just, you know, it's like an experience. As far as like records go, like I don't feel like this is a really great streaming record for me personally. But it's like good background music, you know, you play it at like a party or something, leave it on in the background. It's just kind of weird kind of vibe, you know. But I like that you look like a real artist. I like that you're taking yourself seriously. You know, you have pictures up, you have branding. All your cover arts don't look like they're just AI generated. You know, it looks like you actually intentionally were like doing different art and pictures, and, you know, that's cool. Yeah, I think that's really what stands out to me, is that you're in a lane too, like with these other like kind of psychedelic artists, and you're doing your thing. Let's see, let's look at your Instagram here. Just kind of going further into this because I think this will be more useful to Father Christmas here. Yeah, so I think your socials could obviously be worked on, but I see what you're doing. You're being aesthetic about it. You're trying to be artsy fartsy with it, and that's cool. But I don't think you're gonna get anywhere doing this, by the way, like on Instagram and TikTok. You have to really like do performance stuff and show your performance videos. And I would show more of your shows, like live stuff. You know, I would like to see like live show stuff on here. If I could just see that would be really dope. Like this kind of stuff, right? Like I would like to see these videos of you playing live with good sound and edited with cut to sound. I feel like that would be a really good lane for you, social media wise, because like this stuff isn't really working. This feels too like, oh, here's me hiking, you know. It's like, yeah, it's cool, but this is kind of cool, right? This is kind of a vibe, but you know, usually when people come to Instagram or TikTok for music, they want to hear the music, right? Yeah, they want to hear like you play. This is cool. You're doing a cover. You know, covers are cool, but there we go. This is dope. This is dope. I like this a lot. I think like more performance stuff. That's all I would do if I were you. Because like you're a performer and your music's very performance heavy. But anyway, that's what I got for you guys. Hopefully you had a good show. You had fun. And maybe I just like talked some shit and hurt your feelings. Or maybe you actually got my sense of humor a little bit. And you were like, oh, yeah, we're adults. We can laugh at that. All right, but I'll see you next time. If you do need help with mixing and mastering or music production, custom production, or you need artist development, right? You want to get into my program where I do all of that for artists. And then I also pitch their music for sync licensing, and I help them roll out their songs and market them and promote them and all that good stuff. Yeah, click the link in the description, okay? Or you could send me an email. But yeah, oh, you paid to be next? Well, shit, man, I'm going to have to refund you, bro. Sorry. Or what is it, dude? Do I have time for one more? Fucking hell. All right, don't pay anymore. Do not pay to be next, okay? Nobody else. All right, is this you, dude? Just so we know, I'll do this last song, but, like, please don't do this anymore. I don't need your guys' money, okay? I do this for you guys for fun and for free. I add some things if you want to, but this is not like a, hey, you need to pay me. And yeah, I'm not trying to make a bunch of money off these live song reviews. Is this you, dude? Mocha Space Cowboy 00? Is that you? Just tell me yes or no. 00. Ma levineos eos. Come on, man. Do you understand what I'm asking you? Is Space Cowboy 00 your song, Mocha Dough? And how do I don't even understand. Is this it? Tell me yes or no, or I'm gonna go. Okay. All right, let's play it. Space Cowboy. Last song. Last song. Don't pay. Okay? No more. Close it. Fuck's going on here, bro? Space Cowboy doubled master Western opera. What do you got? What the fuck, dude? You send me all your files from your album or what? Which one you want me to play? He answered. Hallelujah. Hallelujah. Oh my god. Alright, you're making this really tough, dude. What is this feedback? Never even seen this before. Feedback. Deliver audio files and get paid. What? I don't understand. Interesting. Never seen that before. It's the last track of the link. Gotcha. Okay, here we go. Let's have a listen.
Le capot, on n'est pas aux normes. Coûte le son, ils en veulent, ils font encore. Le coup dans la gorge, t'es venu pour une prod. T'en as pris une tonne, qualité criminelle. On saurait pas au cops, on sépare pas les gens. On perd une dent sur un moche, puis ton album il est bon. Si c'est un no skip, on tacle les murs, pas les prods. Les miens dans le corps de Madonna à l'époque. Prélève l'échantillon, tu vas pas naître comme le borne. Je reprends ce qui m'appartient, je t'attrape à la gorge. Je caresse le carillon, le poteau groove sur la perle. Boum, en live ça fait bouger mon cœur. Bitch, je sais d'où je viens, je sais où je vais. Ride berries, doobie aux lèvres. Quand Miles Davis joue de la trompette, y'a many men qui vont traîner pour le contest. Peux faire mieux, donne-moi un peu.
I was hoping that would go somewhere. You're not going anywhere, which is really obnoxious. But I do think this is a vibe, and I think this would like definitely sync in something. I'm not sure what it would be. Maybe it's like a bank robber movie or some shit. I feel like this would be a good one to pitch out to music supervisors for like different action films, just because it's like in French and it like feels different. You know what I mean? Like it feels unique enough. I'm not saying it's good. I'm just saying like it has a uniqueness to it that lends itself maybe to a visual picture. You know what I mean? Like, oh, we're in France and we're robbing the Galleria. You know what I'm saying? Like it has a very cinematic feel to it. But I'm going to keep playing it.
Je te ramène la guerre, Chicago Pistols. Crache le feu, gagne le jeu. Crache sur les pourris comme un Sex Pistols. Pas de pression, pas de pression. Redécoupe la transmission. Confiant quand je pars en mission. J'ai prédit que t'écouterais ce son. Pense toujours avoir raison. Bâtard en costard de la télévision. Arme à la main, prêt pour l'Armageddon. Flair dans le holster. See you Space Cowboy. Mes souvenirs sont sur quelques cassettes. See you Space Cowboy. Ouais, mon cœur c'est un sound system. See you Space Cowboy. See you Space Cowboy.
I think it's like actually charming that you're saying "see you, space cowboy," but it like in such a thick accent. I think that's kind of fun, you know. Yeah, I could see this getting synced. I think it just is kind of sloppy, you know. Overall, the production is sloppy. It feels like unintentional, you know, like just you're not very good is what it feels like, a little amateur. But it has charming stuff going on, you know. There's things in it where I'm like, oh, this is kind of interesting. And the like kind of dark and, you know, cinematic kind of feel to it. What I would do with this personally is I would remix this. It's 4 minutes and 52 seconds long. That's insane. That's fucking insane. Like cut this in half, bro. Like there's no reason for this to be almost 5 minutes long. And then I would remix it and I would have like it be more like trailerized, like, you know, I'd add like stops and like remix the whole thing and then like throw a featured like UK rapper on it, you know, and then I pitch it out to sync reps everywhere. Like I'd get some syncs with it. Like that's how I feel about this one. I like that it has this cinematic feel though, you know, to it, like this like, you know, this like brooding kind of thing. Someone said it, Ocean's 20. I think that's hilarious. Lock, stock, and two smoking barrels. It's so real though. Like, yeah, but yeah, cool, man. Good work. Good work. Keep going. Everybody keep going. Don't ever stop making music. And if you feel like, oh, you know, the right answer is just generate a bunch of AI music, you're fucking wrong. I can promise you, I will bet my life on it that in a year or two, AI music will be like, it'll be just as bad as everything else. It doesn't really matter. Like no one's going to be like, oh my God, all I need is Suno and that'll save the day. When everybody has it, it's a commodity, motherfuckers. There's nothing special about it, okay? So get over that shit. What I would do if I was using any sort of AI, I would use it as a co-producer and I would use it to help me grow and get better as an artist, a writer, arranger. Yeah, like you're just not going to get better by like just generating AI. Like I promise you, there's so many bad AI songs out there with 0 listeners, 0 streams, and people are pumping them out all day long. They think it's the best thing ever. And guess what? They're not getting any dopamine from it. They're not getting any listeners from it, so they'll quit doing it. And that's just what happens. Like, you have to work for shit. If you work hard for shit, you get the dopamine, you get the reward system, and then you feel good, and then you want to do more of it. Nobody's going to be like, AI generating music is like slot machines, you know what I'm saying? You're like, blee, blee, blee, blee, blee, blee, blee, blee, and then you're like, I'm broke and I'm fucking bored. And I'm hungry. All right, I'm going to get out of here. You guys have a great night. If you need anything from me, I'll leave links in the description. Anything of high value for me, you got to pay for it. That's the way it works. Sorry. But this was free, so I hope you guys enjoyed this. And I'm trying really hard to do these as often as possible, but this costs me money every time I do it. Like, let's be real. Like, I'm taking an hour, 2 hours out of my time. Cost me money. Out of my pocket. This goes out of my pocket. The studio, everything I'm doing, it goes to you guys, okay? So just say thank you. Hit the thumbs up, share the video, do your part. Drop a comment, show some love on the channel, subscribe. You know, just fucking join in, all right? Peace, guys.